Another technique of shading is called blending, stroke smudging. This is by far my favourite, especially when you're using it for the form of a circle to create a sphere shape. So I am just going to use a technique I like to call scribbling, but other people call it scumbling. I like to call it scribbling because it's basically like you're scribbling. Right, I'm going to quickly demonstrate why I love blending and smudging. Our light source again is coming from this direction, top left, so I'm not going to touch any part of that area. I'm using quite a dark pencil for the purpose of you guys being able to see it. So this is a 6B pencil, very dark. That's why my lightest tones are dark already. So I'm now putting medium amount of pressure on my pencil to get the mid-tones, and then we press really hard to get our dark tones right on the opposite side of where the light source hits, which then creates our 2D form. I get many students saying to me, "Miss, how can you do that so quickly?" Guys, like any subject that you're in, repetition, keep doing it over and over again, and you'll start to become a lot quicker in art at these techniques. Practice. Okay, so darkest tones right at the bottom, and now we have the fun part. So you can either use one of these smudging tools, okay, but for today I'm actually going to show you how easy it is by using your fingers. So from the bottom you work your way up and you start to blend or smudge all of these lovely tonal ranges together to create your 2D form, which is our sphere shape. Remember, don't go right up to the top, which is where your light source hits the sphere, and you're just blending in, blend, keep going over, because the oils in your fingers will smudge it all together to create our sphere form. As we know, art, you can get quite dirty using paints, using oil pastels, charcoals. That's what being creative is all about. I love this technique. This is my favourite, absolute favourite. Okay, I could go over the darker tones right at the bottom and blend that in even more, but I won't. And if you wish to smooth off those edges, take away the smudging, just get a rubber and go around very carefully. Careful not to go from there outwards, otherwise you'll create a smudge again. Okay, there we have it. Blending, which is my absolute favourite of all of the shading techniques.